Before I begin, I want to take a moment and acknowledge and honor the ancestral native land on which we stand, and give thanks to the Ohlone tribe and our antepasados for the sacred energy of this space and our time together. My name is Itza Sanchez, and it feels so good to see you all in the audience, because let's be real, sometimes, a lot of times, it doesn't feel quite like there are so many of us. I work with engineers, with product managers, legal teams, with vice presidents and senior leaders. And as I grow my career and the higher that I climb, the less faces that look like me in the meetings that I sit in or the Zoom calls that I call into, less people with backgrounds like mine. And sometimes, while I know that it feels like there's few of us, I remember that I'm not alone. And us here in this room and our respective spaces that we hold, that we have collective power. And I remember that we may or may not be the first in what we do or what we have accomplished, but we will definitely not be the last. And I want to take a moment and celebrate and acknowledge our journey thus far. So with a snap of your fingers, if you are the first in your family to graduate college or the generation that was first to graduate college, let me hear it. If you are first in your family to work in the industry in which you work, let me hear it. If you were in a professional space where you were not made feel welcome and you showed up anyway, let me hear it, okay? Congratulations, because when we say rise up and break through, you have already done that just to get into this room today, in the positions that you hold today. But you're not done yet. In fact, you're only getting started. And we know it wasn't easy and the journey can feel extremely lonely, but I want you to look to the right of you and to the left of you and really, really look, see that person's face. We are a room of Adelitas, female soldiers. We are not alone. And so remember these moments in your career and in your journey as you evolve, and you will evolve. I heard a leader once say, you have to understand, you're going to work well into your 60s. That's a long effing time. And during that time, you're going to have at least 5 careers in that lifetime. So I stopped and I took account. Educator, diversity champion and community organizer, dancer, choreographer, product program manager. Well, shoot, I'm already at 4 and I still got 20 plus years. Okay. Our careers will move up and down and sideways as we grow and progress. And our collaboration and networking should be open to reflect that. It should be cross-domain because we never know where the river of opportunity will move us. We may find ourselves in new industries, new opportunities, and in those moments of transition and uncertainty, we may find ourselves feeling alone. But remember, you are not alone. And in those moments when the imposter syndrome sneaks up, because it does sneak up on me, I do tell myself, Itza, you are Mexican, not Mexicant, okay? So rise up and break through. And yes, being the first is hard, being the only one is hard, and just remember that our presence is powerful. Being in that room with a seat at the table, we owe it to ourselves to be brave, to be bold, and sometimes, when it's needed, that other B word, to use our voice and not be the silent brown face in the room. Que sigan adelante, continue forward in strength and in power for yourself and for each other. Share your stories, your successes, and your scars, because those are teachable moments too. And it's in our community that we draw our ultimate cultural superpower, which is shared resiliency. And so on behalf of eBay, thank you for being here. We are proud to sponsor this event and elevate our next generation of Latina leaders, and I can't think of a better way to kick off Hispanic Heritage festivities than to be here with you today. Gracias. Fuerza.